This is Thursday night racing. It means we'll have Division 2. This is me, Bach. At the moment, on my own commentating, but my good friend Nell will join soon as we're about to start with round 6 of the Championship Division 2, Season 12 at Singapore. And not just a race, it's a 100% race. It's going to be a long night, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up, because we're about to go. All right, drivers are readying up. When more than half of the grid has done so, we are going to go. Let's see if my buddy Nell is online already. I have no timeline on when he's going to join, by the way. Probably. It could be in 5 minutes, could be in 1, could be in 30. I have no idea. Anyway, it's going to be a long race. Last night, we had Division 1. And that actually was flagged off earlier as we crossed the 2-hour time limit. It was a very rainy race. Full wets for most of the race. For the last part, intermediates were probably a little better, but we even had like 3 red flags, multiple safety cars, and delayed a lot. Lap times were slow. And I think we did 58 or 59 out of 62 laps. Anyway, Division 2 here tonight. We got 17 drivers. We got 1 new driver. Dr. Eggman? Or not a doctor? Is he a doctor? He's not a doctor. Anyway, we're waiting for quali. It's just a one short quali, so that means one qualifying lap. Very simple, just due to time. You know, with such a long, full 100% race on this track, it's going to be long enough. Don't want to have another half an hour of quali. People need to go to bed. Or whatever they want to do. Anyway, welcome. Will be good to see this race. Who's watching, boys? Let me know. Right, here we go. I'm gonna be following Connor a bit. Connor on pace is usually phenomenal here. Tactics and staying out of trouble might be his enigma. I remember from last season where he was by far the best driver, the quickest driver, but definitely didn't win as well. How to say this? Made some mistakes on strategy, big ones. Should have won on pace. Anyway, the favorites for tonight: Connor, Honey Badger, Summers, Magic Poop Cannon, of course, Hammer, and Cavolis. Those are top 6 on pace, probably. Right, our new driver, Dr. Ekman, sorry, not a doctor, has retired. So either crashed out or invalidated his lap. So for Connor is the quickest. Cavola's in second. Magic Poop Cannon in third. Now moving up to second as we see Summers dropping a bit. Probably made a little mistake. Here comes Connor out of the last corner. Can he keep the pole? He takes the pole position. Well done, Connor. 27.801. Pole position for the Brit from Barnsley. Right, let's go through qualifying results. We got Conan Pole. We have Magic Poopcake Hennon, aka Andy, completing front row. Then we have Hammer Cavola Summers Honey Badger, Johnny Pipke, Brother Adam Rigby, Ricka Double, Skipper Pombeer, D Rush, Mr. Basil, and Eggman. Right, if you're watching or listening and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Help us grow, get a bigger audience, and let more people know about the league. If you want to join the league, then just go to our Discord or join our website, deltatracing.com, and we're happy to have you with us. Johnny says it's a wet race. Well, it doesn't look wet to me, but could be that it's getting wet during the race. I mean, it's Singapore, anything can happen. Usually, or well, not usually, it's very common to have changing circumstances. Oh, Johnny says it's dry to wet. Well, that's usually a good thing. Also with racing. Right, so drivers making their last changes to setups, tires. What are they going to start on? Also, if it's going to be, oh, what? Back to dry to wet again. Oh, that's going to be interesting. So we got dry to wet, dry to wet. Well, that's like making her happy. Saying the wrong things, get her mad again, and then make her happy again, right? Anyway, we're about to start. Formation lap. Let's see what tires everyone is on. Ooh. That's surprising. So we have Connor on the softs. Nearly everyone else is in mediums. We got Honeybecker on the softs, brought Adam on soft. So number 1, number 6, and number 9 on soft. So I don't know. It really depends on when the rain should be coming to decide whether that's a good choice or not. I mean, rain could be coming after like an hour or half an hour. It could be in 5 minutes. We don't know. Do we see any surprises in the lineup? Or the grid order? No, I think Basil had his first race last week. Newcomer, not the quickest. His good friend Eggman now joined. I think it's good to have a few more drivers that are not the quickest. No offense. Gives those others who are not in that really fast group someone to fight with, you know. Take it from P12 to 17. They'll be having each other to fight. Normally we see Composite in there too, but he's not available tonight. So I think we have like 3 groups. top 6, then 7 to 11 is the mid group, and then the others. Right, here we go. Let's have a good position. This is a good view. Here we go. Red lights. 4, 5, and off we go. Oh, it seems like Magic has a good start, but I think Connor can hold on. Some contact there with the Ferrari and the Red Bull. I think Johnny's losing a few positions here. Oh, Johnny! Don't panic, boys. Don't panic. So Johnny and Rika had a collision with each other. Some damage, but no worries, boys. It's a very long race, and there will be safety cars. Just pit, do your thing. Things will happen. You'll get back in the race. Just survive. Right, up front, Connor in the lead. And on his softs, of course, able to run away a bit. Then we have Magic, Hammer, Cavolis, Honey Badger on the softs as well. We might want to put them to use quickly. And then we have Summer. So the top 6 is there. Pipkey leading the charge of the rest. Has been best of the rest this season. Then we have Rigby Double with a good first lap, up to P9. Rika continues, doesn't have to pit. Johnny, of course, has to pit. With the incident, Rika, some damage. Nothing to worry about, Johnny. There will be a safety car, probably multiple. Right, Connor making the best of his tires. Again, I have no idea when the rain will be coming. And if it's coming like not within 15 or 20 minutes, Connor will probably have to pit way before that, and he might get into traffic. So the drivers will have more information than I will have. But so far he's flying. Not sure Con is aware he's fully using his ERS, but he's got barely anything left. But gee, he is on a mission. Connor 3 seconds away already from Magic. Well, Hammer and Cavolis are fighting for P3 here. Honey Badger right on their tail, not being able to really use those soft so far. And we see a gap between 6 and 7, which is, well, in my opinion, is normal given skill difference. I think there's a clear top 6 here. It seems like Magic is gaining a little bit, or just want to say he's actually losing a little bit of time. Gap now back over for 3 seconds to Connor. On his own, Hammer and Cavolis fighting for third position. Hummer can't keep up with Magic. Well, we see Rika after his incident on lap 1 fighting himself back, overtaking Basil and Ackman up to P14. Johnny is way down on that. But he had to pit. Look at that. Oh. Cavolis and Hummer in the battle again for P3, closely followed by Honey Badger and Summers. Might be that Honey Badger is trying to save his tires a bit more. Well, Connor is definitely full on using them. Another driving, absolutely not using his softs to the optimum. Oh, we have a yellow. Is brother Adam. Oh, whoa, talking about brother Adam. The yellows are for him. Oh, that's Adam with Palmbeer and Ackman. Oy. Oh, that's a lousy start for the Mercedes team. EP 16 and 17 now. Not sure if Adam has damage. Car ahead of him, Palmbeer definitely has. Oh, more action here. Let's see who of this group is pitting. No one, although the Red Bull there is trying to go for a move. Ackman on. But if we look back at the front, Cannon is Magic is closing down on Connor. He managed to take off a second from the lead. Oh, and back to the action. Eggman and D-Rush. Oh, some fun battles there in that group. Well, it will surely help Johnny closing it quickly because the gap to 16 was 37. Now it's 26. But he'd love a safety car. Right. Connor is starting to struggle. You're chasing him down. The gap is 1.2. And it's coming down even more. And Connor must be thinking, did I make the right choice? Cannon is closing down quickly. Cavolis is 1.4 behind Cannon. And he still has Hummer, Honey Badger, and Summons straight behind him. Then we have Pipke and Rigby fighting. And after that, it's a huge gap to Double, but Double safely in point. I think my prediction, despite him having a penalty already, I think Double's going to do well. He's going to score some good points. Back to the front, Magic closing down even more. The gap is 0.5, and if he's unable to overtake Con right away, it will give the rest of the drivers a chance to close the gap as well. Like a harmonica that just all gets down to each other. And if the others can't get past as well, it will give Pipke and Rigby the chance to close in even well. We might get a top 8. How about that? Seems like Johnny is closing in rapidly on the cars ahead. Just 21 seconds, and it was 37 just 6 ago. Right, let's see what Magic is going to do. He is straight, and let's go on board, inside. Connor not too hitting too hard, but it's Magic Poop Cannon with the lead. He drove in Division 1 as well yesterday. It struggled a lot, but thanks to all the craziness was with the rat flags, safety car still got a very good result. Now, Magic may be hoping that Connor is unable to hold his position, and we got Cavolas looking. Now, let's see if Connor is going to cause a bit of a train here, or if the others are able to get past him quickly, like Magic did. Meanwhile, Rigby gets a 3-second penalty. Connor still in second, but Cavolas can't get past. And now Hummer is trying to get involved. And this only helps Magic. No signs of rain yet. But Connor is definitely struggling on those tires, wishing it's going to rain right now. Once again, Cavolas, outside. Can he make it stick? Oh, he does. Well done, Cavolas. Cavolas up to P2. And now Hummer, is he going to go on the inside? Yes. Connor losing another position, and Hummer's up to P3. And now he's got Honey Badger. Oh, yeah. Honey Badger has been much more careful on his softs, it seems, than Connor has been. Connor went off a flying start, but is struggling enormously. Honey Badger. Connor defends that. Ooh, Rigby gets another penalty. That's fairly early in the race to have 6 seconds of penalties. Well, it's only lap 9. But Rick comes with an overtake on Skipper. Rick is definitely not driving in a position where he belongs to be. He should be... Rick, pace-wise, he should be with the others in the top 6, but isn't racing and practicing much these days. So he is more of in the midfield. Should be there with Pipke and Rigby, I think. And with Adam. But Adam's been in trouble as well. Meanwhile, Johnny still at the back, 13 seconds behind Pombeer. Johnny's in the Hearts. Not the quickest tire, but definitely will last much longer than the others. Right. Up front, Cavolas is 9 tenths behind Magic and 3 tenths ahead of Hummer. Connor still trying to hold on that position, but a massive slide there. And Honey Badger trying to go for it, but outside. Yeah, Connor has no tires left and is dropping even another position to Summers in this case. Summers been very quiet and patient so far, despite having a Pendo. And now Pipke has closed the gap as well. Oh, wait. Missed that, but hello. Kavolis has taken the lead. Lithuania overtakes Estonia. And there we see Hummer with the slide. Right, so now we have a top three. Kavolis, Magic, and Hummer. Honey Badger in fourth. 2.9 behind Hummer. Then we have Summers and Connor. And with Pipke, of course, Rigby not too far away. Oh, wait. Honey Badger decides to come in. Doesn't want to wait until it's getting wet. He is deciding to get some fresh tires on it. And he goes for hearts. Right, so we have a top three now. Wait. Oh, I do see some raindrops there. Oh, Honey Badger will not be happy with that. Just pitted, and now the first drops of rain are coming. And I fully understand Connor for trying to stay on these tires. Because having a pit stop, dropping back in the field from a great position to, well, not even top 10, and then knowing you have to pit again, oh, that's hurting. Right, Kavolis, Magic, and Hummer. Yeah, it's definitely not heavy rain, but meanwhile, Pipke is probably going to overtake Connor here. Good move by the Swede. Who is going to be the first to pit for Inters? If we're going to need Inters, by the way. Oh, Connor's pitting. Con? Are you sure? Oh, imagine if you pit like 2 laps too early now. And you, Connor's going to Inters. Oh dear, Connor. I really doubt that's the right choice. What we're going to do is we're going to do the gap, not interval, but total time right now. While Honey Badger picks up a 3-second. So we can monitor the gap of Connor to the leader. So we can see what is the moment the Inters become the best tire. And maybe it's not far away. Maybe he did make the right choice. I hope so for Connor. He's not losing buckets of time. So you might be at the crossover point, which means if it is, he made the right choice. Although he's sliding massively there. Will be interesting to see. He's a second behind Honey Badger, who went in the lap earlier, and he's on hards. Who's going to be the quickest now? Meanwhile, Magic lost the position to Hummer as well. Oh, and the top three all pit. Hello. Kavolis, Magic, and Hummer all pitting. They go to Inters. We got Summers in the lead. And it looks like we are at the crossover point, and it seems like Connor did make the right choice. Oh, yeah. And what's... Honey Badger pits again. Oh, wow. That hurt. Well, by the looks of it, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to. Oh, gee, D-Rush went to wets. Aye, aye, aye. Well, that. I very much doubt is the right choice. Nearly everyone on Inters now, as we are on board with Summers in the lead, staying out on the mediums. Yeah, I agree. It seems like Connor made the best choice. Cavolis is on a mission here. Overtakes his teammate. He won the last race. He's doing well in the championship, and look at that. Summers in the pit lane. Pipke goes in as well. I very much assume Ricka's coming in, yes. So the only one still out is Johnny. Johnny may want to pit now. Unless you know more than we do, but I think you definitely gonna have to pit for Inters. Right, new situation here. Cavolis in the lead out of Hummer and Magic. We got Connor in fourth. And look at the gaps we suddenly have. It's from right, we're gonna go back to interval. The gap from Connor to Summers is 7.7. We have a yellow. Oh, I think that was Johnny. Yeah, struggling, of course, on his hard tires. Well, it was wet on track. So we have, due to stopping one lap later, Summers 8 seconds behind Connor. Honey Badger with a double pit stop dropped to 11. Aye. D-Rush switched to Inters after being on wets first. Is he maybe lapped? Let's see where he is. Oh, nearly. God, he'd love a safety car. Oh, even Johnny is not far from being lapped. Ay, 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 ay. Wouldn't he love a safety car now? Red flag, maybe. It looks like the track is getting pretty wet. Massive gaps between most drivers. The closest gap is actually Summers and Rigby. Is about a second. Ricka and double. Ricka moved up nicely into P8. That's more where he belongs than where he early was outside the top 10. But massive gap ahead of him. 14 seconds to Pipke. And behind him, double a Skipper. Skipper seems to be having some decent pace in the rain here. Honey Badger close behind him. And it looks, if we go back to the front, And Hammer is closing in on Cavolis. The Dutchman driving for Red Bull. Gap's 1.6. 2.6 behind him is Magic, then we have Connor. So that's your top four. Bit spread out, and a fairly big gap to Summers. Rigby got ahead of Pipke. Having a fairly good race so far, Rigby. Let's also watch Honey Badger, one of the best drivers in this field. But due to strategy choices, dropped down to P11. Now doing everything he can to get past Skipper, but especially in the wet here is incredibly hard to overtake. And Skipper doing a great job. Oh, look at that! Nelly Boy has joined. Means we can expect him in the comms party as well soon. Oh, we have a yellow. What's going on? Red flag? What happened? A red flag. Oh, this will reset everything. Now we need to get you in the party, mate. Honestly, I have no clue what just happened. I saw a yellow flag. And then suddenly a red flag, but I have no clue what happened. Anyway, this is fantastic news for those at the back. Right, here we go with the restart of the race. Wait, it seems dry. What? No. No. Oh. Some chaos going on there with Pombeer and Brother Adam. But we're all in inters, but it seems like the track is dry. Wow. I think if it really is dry, and it seems like it is, let's go on board with Cavolis, who capped the lead. Wait, and double into P3? He must have had a mega start. Oh my, imagine if you chose dry tires right now. Wow. Living the life here, Double. Oh, I think if you're... Yeah, it seems really dry. I think you should pit right away, boys. If you can pit now as one of the first, you're going to have a big advantage. Oh boy, oh boy. Double can't give up and is trying to hold both the Alpines behind Rigby and Connor. Oh my, oh my. Now what are the leaders doing? You surely are pitting. No? Oh my, you need to pit, boys. Pit! It even says DRS enabled. You'll be a fool to stay out. Anyone listening, pit. Right, here we go. Some are pitting. Ricka, Magic, Johnny, Basso, and D-Rush. Oh, and now it's a lot of the guys who are not usually the quickest, so this will get extra interesting. Oh boy, we're gonna go once again to leader. Let's see. Switching party. I might fall away for a second. I hope you guys can still hear me. Hi, Nell. Good evening.
Good evening, Bog. Yes, we can hear you on the comms. I was just
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Yep. Right. So let's mute that. Yeah.
Well,
good evening.
Good evening. Before we do all the greetings, let me get back into you. We have a very interesting situation. We just had a red flag, and it was raining when the flag dropped. And when we went to restart, everyone's restarted on inters, but the track is dry. And after one lap, yeah, and when they all did a lap, only a few of them went in for dry tires. And that's Rika, Magic, Johnny, Basil, and D-Rush, and this will be unbelievably interesting.
Yeah.
I have no idea what caused the red flag. Oh, here comes Hummer. He's going in. Yeah, do it, guys, because you'd be fool not to.
Yeah, Cavola's staying out.
Cavola's leading most of the race. The race started with Connor with pole position, flying away from the start, creating like a 3-4 second gap. But he started on softs and he dropped back like a rock sinking to the bottom. Then we had Honeybird, who started on softs as well, had to pit, but too early because 2 laps later it started to rain, so he dropped like outside the top 10.
Yep.
And then we had the red flag. And look, so Hammer from the guys up front, Hammer is the first one to pit, or one of the first ones to pit. Look what happened. He's going to be leading.
Well, currently sitting 27 seconds behind. He's been closing very quickly. So yeah, he's going to jump himself up into the lead. Obviously, Connor looks like he'll be probably round about taking second place. Going to be touch and go on that one. But yeah, certainly going to bunch a field up again at the front.
Very interesting. Johnny in P7 and soon probably up more. He was second to last 3 laps ago. Nearly a lap down. He had an incident on lap 1 where Rika lost his front wing, dropped the back, had to pit. Was like 30 seconds behind P6. Oh, we have yellow again.
Oh, yeah, we got Brother Adam and Summers.
Skipper. No. Oh, double!
Double's out.
Oh, no. Safety car.
So where has
Double he was having a... that we know that point.
Oh, we certainly do. I wonder if it was the Phantom Wall that took him out this time, but unfortunate for him, because, yeah, Double was third place I was seeing at one point.
Very briefly, yeah, he was P8, 9 so far in the race. Oh, some people getting penalties, like Rigby, a 10-second pen for crossing the white line. Now, some people basically getting a free pit stop. And Cavolis is the winner of this safety car because everyone had to slow down when he was coming in.
Yep.
So he kept the lead. We got Hammer in second. Connor in fourth. His teammate Rigby in fourth. And Magic in fifth. And nevertheless, Johnny still in sixth. Wow. That gives me a moment to breathe. Hello, Nell. Yeah. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, obviously just trying to catch up on everything that's going on there. But yeah, it seemed like a manic start. I tried to catch on, obviously on the stream what I could. Saw the Mercedes both in trouble early on. Yeah. Saw Connor was leading by quite a bit. I'm assuming, did he make a mistake or did his tyres drop off?
No. I think like after 4 laps, the gap was coming down. After 6 or 7 laps, he was already overtaken and he just losing. However, I think lap 9 or so, or lap 10, Honeybird, who started on the soft as well, went in, who was also in that leading group of 6.
Yes,
and
I
that
saw
was a
that.
lap, and that was a lap too early because just when he came in and he went to hards, started to drizzle. Connor came in, and I was really doubting if that was the right choice. Given it was a very light drizzle, but during that lap, the crossover point came. Rigby is pitting. I think he's going to do that to serve his penalty. Oh, it's going to drop it in a bunch of positions, but at least you'll be rid of that pen.
Oh, the 10-second. Yeah, it's still giving him 6 seconds though.
Yeah, he had a
16
few.
seconds.
Yeah, he had a few. So it started to rain. So like 3 laps later, Honey Badger had to pit again for inters and dropped him back even further. We had Connor in the early lead. Then after a few laps, Magic overtook him. Cavolis closed the gap, overtook Magic. And apart from a brief moment, he's been leading all along. It's very strong performance by the Lithuanian.
Yeah, he's been doing well the last few races actually. He seems to have found his groove a little bit on this game. So obviously a shame it's the last season for him. Going on F1
Last
25.
season on this game, yeah.
On this game, sorry, yes. And then, yeah, 25 coming out. Was it 30th of May, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Right, so despite, I don't know what you've seen from yesterday's race.
I'll be honest, I tried to catch up on the highlights. Obviously, I've tried to watch the ending and understand it from a...
I was there. I still don't understand it.
It just, yeah, very weird end.
Well, let me try to summarize it a bit. Well, we're probably going to restart the race soon. 90% of the race was boring as hell because it was raining so hard. Safety car indeed coming in. Everyone was in full wets for like 50 laps or 45 laps of the race, and it was near impossible to overtake. So you had constant trains, and you basically only could overtake if someone else made a mistake. But everyone was drifting in corners, but driving carefully. So overtake. Oh, here we go. Cavolis. I think that's a good start from Connor there. Although I saw Magic looking for a moment. Right, so Cavolis keeps the lead. Then we had Hammer and Connor and Magic. Johnny in 5th. The debutants. We got Eggman as the debutant.
Yes, yep, good to see. Good to see some new drivers in. Just look as well. Honey Badger looking for a move up the inside of Skipper. And Honey Badger runs wide there. Will he keep that position?
Whoa. Hammer and Connor in a battle.
Yeah, so Honey Badger up to 8th. Does keep that position from Connor. So he's on the move.
Mm-hmm. Right, so about yesterday, from a driving standpoint, most of it was boring, very boring. Nevertheless, me not having much pace, I was near last most of the race, but I was never worried for a second, because things are going to happen, safety cars are going to come, possible red flags are going to come, people are going to DNF. Fact is, not a lot of people DNF.
Sorry, Eggman just making a very, very late lunge there. Just the penultimate corner. Up past Skipper into 9th. So apologies for butting in there, Bob.
No problem. And he just said on the chat, I had Athanasio, or his name is Miyagi nowadays. I had him behind me, and I wasn't like 14, 15, I don't know. He was so much quicker. But all I had to do basically is position myself well in the corner, despite drifting all over the place, and you just couldn't get past.
Yeah,
And it
well, I mean,
must have been so frustrating for him, because he probably had the pace to be on the podium or to win, but he was struggling behind me, and at some point he even like pitted just to get some clear space and close in, which he did wonderful. And he got a good result in the end. Oh, crash, Honey Badger. He's out. He is out. Isn't
yep,
that? Wait. Isn't that our championship leader?
Honey Badger is a championship leader, I think. Yes.
Aye.
But crashing out was at turn 8.
Yeah. A virtual safety car. So, but despite all that, we had in total of like 3 red flags with a couple of safety cars, virtual safety cars. And I think it's just like second half of the race or the last quarter, I don't know what you say, like weird stuff happening. Like weird penalties. I even I got a drive-through. I was full on green in the Delta under a virtual or a safety car, and it was green, and it said go, and then it said, "Oh no, you got a drive-through." Like I was green.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, I don't know, several stuff, and then we had red flags. Well, there wasn't even someone DNF'd, just spun, like weird. I don't know. Dried up a little, so we went from full wets to inters at some point. So I made like the right call to go from wets to inters as one of the first under a safety car, so I could have moved up a ton of positions, but I got a drive-through for nonsense, which killed that. Nevertheless, it's not about me, but then at the end, I think it was 62 laps or something, 62 laps. And I think lap 54, 55, maybe even 53, I don't know, we had a safety car. So we're all under the safety car. Oh, I need to take one step back. At some point at a restart, I think after a red flag, for some of the leaders, it gave a blue flag. Like, let cars pass, you're lapped, while they were leading the race. So some people got a pen of that, some served, some didn't. I want to get it removed from the stewards, all fair. So we had all those things. And then we had like, the safety car, lap 53 or 54. And we're driving around in a whole pack. And I think it's lap 58. And it shows the fireworks of who the race won. And we were like, what? Like, what? But we still went on for a lap, you know? And we were in the party with Shane and Rick and all that. And we were like, what is going on? And then someone had said, oh, the 2 hours must have passed with maximum race time.
Oh, I suppose, but isn't it 2 hours plus a lap?
Yeah, well, and then we did a lap. And under that lap, it suddenly flagged us all off, and it was immediately over, like crossing the line back to the finish screen. And we were all like, eh? Well, apparently on that lap earlier, 3 drivers were flagged off earlier and placed in the pit lane or whatever. So it was a bit, I don't know. The racing was a bit dull, apart from some fights.
Yep.
It was stupid because the game had bugs all over it. But then again, I did have a laugh. Which is, in the end, I had an entertaining night, which is, in the end, what it's all about.
That is what this virtual safety car's been out for a while, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like yesterday. A bit like, oh, safety car's in. Oh, it's a full safety car, but it says virtual, and now it says safety car, and now it's not. Oh my day! Here we go again, boys.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Most of the glitches that are bad seem to get reported in the 100% races. I don't know why, but yeah, it seems to be a major problem with the 100% races.
Yeah,
so
and don't forget, we've had our fair share of weird glitches on Singapore in the past.
just a few, yes, yeah,
Yeah, we had the ghost wall.
yeah. Was it everyone DNF'd or disqualified, wasn't
Oh,
it?
and here we go again
With
with restart Carvolus with a good one.
oh, somebody wide there. It was Pombear. Up the inside of DL Rush going very wide at the
Brother
at the
Adam has
final turn there.
had an issue. He's 5 seconds behind the back. Anyway, Carvolus ahead of Connor, Hummer, Magic, and Jono following. A penalty for Summers. Then we have Pipkin in 6, Eggman in 7. Eggman slowly moving up during this race. Not bad for someone new. Although he is missing a part of his front wing. And you got Rika, Skipper, and Rigby closing the top 10. Summers, a disappointing P11 for him. Then we have Pombeer, Basil, Rush, and Adam once again been in trouble. Right,
Yep.
so up front, Carvolus, Connor, Hummer, and Magic. It looks to me like those four will fight for the win. No offense, Johnny. I just think they have a bit more raw pace. Doesn't mean you can't win.
Yeah.
Because on your day, you're as good as anyone. It's just...
He's in a good position. He can just sit behind and save his ERS.
Yeah,
DRS just to keep him there.
I told him before the race, stay out of trouble, don't get pens, and you'll be up for a phenomenal race.
Yep.
Or a result, as I may say it.
It's got us about turn 1.
Oh. Hummer dropping a little bit of a gap to Connor now. It's 2 seconds. That's gone quickly. Let's see if
he's made a bit of a mistake, I think.
Yeah, but don't underestimate. Connor is can be very quick on this track. And Carvolus is just on fire lately.
Yeah, he's been doing well. I was surprised to see Magic Poop Cannon driving again tonight. Didn't he drive last night?
Yeah, reserving in Division 1. Don't forget.
124 laps in 2 days. That's commitment for you.
Yeah. He's been on the podium in every race in Division 2 so far, but hasn't won due to, well, you know, some mistakes.
Yes. Crossed the line first many times.
Yeah. Hammer is seemingly unable to keep up, but is still trying to hold Magic behind him. And the longer they fight, Carvolus and Connor will benefit.
Oh, Summers going wide there. Seems to be the man on the move at the moment. Summers closing down where he's right on the back of Rigby now with Eggman just in front of him.
Yeah.
Broken away from Skipper. But does have that penalty and has been going a little bit wide, so I think that penalty count's only going to increase.
Meanwhile, Magic has overtaken Hummer, and Pipke has overtaken Johnny.
Yep. Rigby and Summers both past Eggman there. Eggman dropping down 2 to 10th.
Rigby!
That's Rigby on the left-hand side.
And another safety car. Hello. Once again there. Ay.
Well.
Ay.
Is that third safety car now? And a red flag. I
I
can't remember
think
what the
so.
maximum amount is. Is it 4 safety cars maximum amount in a race?
I do, but I think so. But I'm not sure if it's the same in a 100% race. That is a shame for the Alpine team and Rigby in particular. It will give everyone else the chance to catch up again.
Cavoli's fainted a move into the pits there, but Connor not having any of it.
Yeah. Safety car waiting for them.
Yeah. I mean, it's still early days of the race. We're not even, well, just a halfway distance now.
Yeah. And we still have some rain coming, according to the predictions.
The predictions for what? Dry, wet, dry, wet.
Dry,
again at the
wet,
end,
dry,
or?
wet. Should be wet at near the end. Oh, Pomber, who pits, is gonna go for softs. Well, after so many pit stops, you may not have much left either.
I suppose you'll be going back onto the used tyres again soon.
Yeah. Several drivers had that yesterday because when you had a red flag, and we had 3 of them, it didn't tell you from the tires you got or you could choose. It didn't tell you how used they were. It's definitely something they can improve on for the next game. Like, a bit more information in that red flag period.
Yeah, it would be nice. Just a little bit of information, that's all we need. It's the same with, even for us on the comms, it would just be nice to be able to have...
We don't have any weather information.
No, I mean, weather information would be good, but also when we have the tyres, we don't always need to see 9 laps, 10 laps, how old they are, just what tyres they're on. Would be nice to have that, and then the gap to the leader. Just condense that down a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's lots we'd like for F125, but I mean, really, just a game
or
that feels
instead how old they are, how much worn are they?
Exactly, yeah. You only know that when you put them on, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But good news, he's breaking points back, so
that's
the main thing.
And we're going to get Brad Pitt. How about that?
Brad Pitt, exactly. You know, I mean, who wouldn't want him driving for your team, eh?
Oh. Might attract some female drivers.
Yeah. Right, just looking at the chat. Honey Badger was in the chat. Looks like, yeah, race win was easy tonight.
Well,
in front and took me out.
I'm not sure about the race win because Gavola's, Connor, Magic, and Hammer are fierce opponents. But he'd be in the mix.
Also, by the looks of it, he didn't get the warning about the rain. Obviously, that's why he's made the pit stop onto the hards. But, yeah, unfortunately, all conditions change within a lap. But, yeah, unfortunate for him. He can sit back and listen to us droning on for the next hour.
Oh, yeah. Only halfway.
Yeah.
It will hurt his championship chances. He had a lead of 18 points on Magic.
18 points, so... Yeah, I mean, Magic sitting in that position is, I mean, still good for Honey Badger, but obviously it's an opportunity potentially lost. But
so if we look at the top 4, Honey Badger has 111 points, Magic has 93, Connor has 85, and Cavolas has 78. Unfortunately, Hammer is a bit far away with 41 points as he's not been able to maximise in every race.
No, but I mean, again, we're only at the halfway stage of the season after this race.
We're back to green, by the way.
Oh, that happened ever so quickly.
Yeah, it's suddenly... anyway, here we go again. Seems like Pipke had a bit of a slow start out of that safety car.
Yeah, it looks like he got caught out ever so slightly, with the same as we did.
Oh, there we go again. Yellow. D-Rush is out. No, yeah, safety car.
Safety car number 4.
Hello.
Well, I have to admit, it was a very exciting 5 quarters of racing. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Shouldn't see anybody with any fuel problems tonight, other than probably too much fuel in the car.
This can't be a long safety car situation like this. I mean, the whole field is...
We're going to be this lap, next lap, probably the lap after.
Do it in your seat, Johnny. Well, the good news is that I think we're probably at the maximum or near maximum of safety cars. So,
yeah, I think we've got to be close to it.
The question is, we don't know when the rain is coming. So, whether you should stay out, pit now, no clue.
I'll be honest, I'd probably be pausing it and running to the lavatory at this point.
Yeah,
I know you're not supposed to pause in under safety cars.
I know, but
if emergencies happen,
if you must, you must.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
Summers.
He has to go as long as he's not like he was the other night. He was
it could take a bit longer then. Need a bit of a bucket. Yes. Summers and Basil pitting, and Basil to softs.
Yeah, Summers on 4-lap old hard, so obviously he's back on the hard, so I think he started. Let's have a quick look at the race direct to see what tyres people have actually been on.
Yeah, I'll have a look. It's nothing to report in the race on anyway. So we've got Summers from medium, medium hard. Wow.
6 pit stops so far.
I think your record is 9 in the league. So come on, you can do this. Take it.
Could have needed at least one more, I would have thought.
Yeah. Well. Oh my.
Run out of tyres. Pombert with 5 pit stops. Mr. Basil, or Miss Basil, however we're going to pronounce it, with 5. So yeah, we've had a fair few pit stops tonight.
We will see a bit more. Rain's coming.
Yes, of course. Yes, everyone's going to need at least one to go back onto the inters. Potentially wet. Potentially back to dry, so you never know. Right.
We also have no race clock, so we don't know exactly when the race started. Which means we don't know when exactly the 2 hours would have been passed.
Yeah, that is a very good point. Obviously, it shouldn't be as slow or take as long as last night, it being a full wet race. There's been dry elements here, so it would make it quicker.
Well, if you have another 100 laps on the safety car, you'll get there.
Well, it's very true, actually, yes.
But, yeah. I think it's coming in this lap, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be.
But I feel it's packed together, so yeah. And still 13 drivers left in the race. Means anyone is close to points. Even some who have never scored any, like Pombeer. Like Eggman on his debut.
Yeah, we got
Basil.
penalties going to come into play as well. Obviously, Summers with with 9 seconds.
Aye.
So in 12th, obviously make his way out, but he's got those penalties hanging over him.
They'll hurt.
Yeah, especially if we get a late safety car. But Summers nearly hitting the back of Pombear there.
Oh, maybe he's. Oh well.
Oh, he did hit the back of Pombear. There we go.
He is collecting a lot of things. Tires, penalties.
Yeah. I'll be honest with that one. He was weaving behind the safety car, and it's Pombear's obviously sort of pulled up a little bit quicker than he anticipated.
Yeah,
just a gentle nudge in the back, but there's no need to be this bloody close to people when you're behind the safety car. When it comes around to the point that the safety car,
especially when you're like in lap P12.
Exactly.
All right, safety cars coming in.
Yeah,
we're gonna have another restart. Safety car is not in yet. But here they go. Oh, Connor is close. Magic is close. But he keeps the lead. And Hammer is really close to Magic.
Yeah, Pipke and Johnny battling away 5th and 6th as well. So obviously under the safety car it's going to be close. But people aren't holding back. I mean, still only halfway through the race, really. A long way to go. Summers now back into 13th and last. I think he's just gathering his thoughts at the moment.
Yeah. Must be enjoying himself.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's got any damage. No, he doesn't seem to have any end plate damage, but...
Especially those on the hard tire will have more trouble to get some heat into those tires straight away after the safety car.
Yeah, Mr. Bizzell making a move on his friend Eggman there, so up into 10th position. Obviously getting those soft tyres fired up a lot quicker than the hard.
Oh, they'll be much better, but they won't last very long.
No.
They'll be dead after 4. Oh, someone getting straight on there. I think that was Eggman in the Red Bull. DRS will be enabled. So this will give Connor, for example, the chance to use the DRS on that longer straight after, what is it, turn 4?
Yep.
Gives him the opportunity to close in. Or stay close to him. Hey, Pipke with a move and Hammer. The Swede overtakes a Dutchman, goes a bit wide on the exit. Hammer tries to fight back. Is on the outside, but can he make it stick? 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 Has the inside. Oh, well defended. Elbows out, but well done by Hammer. Well done. Oh, I think Johnny hits the back of Pipke there. That may have hurt his front wing.
I don't know, I keep seeing carbon fibre thrown up and they've not actually made any contact at all.
Oh, right. So we got Gavolis and Connor, then we have a bit of a gap to Magic, another gap to Hammer, who is fighting to hold off Pipke and Johnny, Ricka and Adam not far behind. Then we got a little gap to Skipper, who's in the battle with Ackman and Basil. And Pombear and Summers there. Cavolis with the quickest lap of the race. And that shows he is not holding back, not saving the tires. Summers pits. That's pit stop number 7.
Yeah, I think that'll be to serve that 10 seconds.
Could be, or maybe he has damage.
He does have damage, yeah, both front end plates missing, so a fresh wing for him. Set of medium tyres. They're 9-lap-old mediums.
Yeah. But
Oh, they haven't changed them yet, have they? Of course they haven't. Oh, they have, yeah.
no, they have,
9-lap-old mediums.
they have, but it's fine. Don't forget, it's double race distance, so in a 50%, this would basically be a 5-lap old medium, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Plus, they don't have to go till the end, probably, because we are expecting more rain at some point. Connor staying close to Cavolis. Magic unable to keep up on those hard tires. And Hammer is just busy fighting off Pipke.
Yeah, he's not managing to break him, though. But Pipke hasn't made a move either, but he does seem to be banking a lot of ERS, so I wouldn't be surprised
Connor
if he goes for a move down this
retaking
next straight.
fastest lap. And both the Haas drivers are fighting intensely here.
Yeah, I think Pipke will be lining up a move down this straight now against Hummer. Is dumping his ERS, goes for a move, takes
outside.
Which will become the outside.
Yeah, he did it. This time he doesn't run wide.
No, keeps that position, so up into 4th position.
Now let's see if Pipke is able to hold off Hammer and maybe close in a little bit on Magic.
Yeah, 2.7 second gap. We'll keep an eye on that, see if that comes down.
Johnny lost the position to Rika. Oh, contact there with Hammer and Pipke. I think Hammer lost a few parts of his front wing. Lots of parts on his front wing.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, both sides.
That won't help him.
Well, it'd be faster in a straight line, that's for sure.
Yeah, too bad it's mostly corners here.
Well, exactly right, yeah. Well, I'd expect to see him peel off into the pits now. Obviously, get rid of those medium tyres.
Well, it depends. It depends. If you're expecting rain in a few laps, you're going to stay out.
That's true. You just need to calculate the amount of time you're going to take and the potential damage that you could do to your car in the meantime.
Yeah, well, it sure helps Rika and Johnny and Adam to close the gap to that group, because Rika is now just half a second behind Hummer.
Yep.
In fact, he's coming. He's coming. Oh, a little bit of contact. But Rika takes the position.
Yeah, Johnny looking to take advantage if he can, but Hummer's just settling down again now after that.
No.
I think I see specks of rain.
Do you?
Starting to rain.
Oh boy. Yeah, I see them too. Oh dear.
Yep, we're soon going to be looking at an intermediate condition again, so who is going to blink first of the front? Well, probably front 3 will be interesting to see.
Keep in mind, in the rain circumstances, it's much harder to overtake.
Yep, DRS obviously disabled, which gets
Adam having a look at his own teammate here.
Yep, Connor, the first to blink coming in. Is he going to set or go for the intermediates? Of course he is.
It's a gamble.
Yeah,
last time he got it right. But he's
gone for the inters?
Yeah. Hammer's in. Inters. And the new front wing.
Right, I'm going to put the time on mine to the leader, and we'll just see what sort of times he's putting in compared to those in front
I'll
of him.
join you on that. Let's see. Connor currently is 28.5 seconds behind the leader.
5, yeah.
Skipper pitted as well.
Yep, so we're probably still on that point where the dry tyres are probably slightly better, but that crossover period is going to come any moment now.
And we've got, yellow. That's a Ferrari. What is Rika?
Cavolis is coming in.
Is it?
Yep, so it's Poop Cannon. Is Pipke. Yeah, Pipke's going to come in as well. Rika decided to stay out.
And from the two Mercs, Johnny pits, but Adam stays out for a lap. That will be interesting to see. Right, so two drivers stay out. And it seems like most other drivers coming in as well. Ackman. Pompier coming in. Basil coming in.
Connor back up into really going to be second place. Obviously, the front two will need to pit.
He did actually lose a second.
Yep.
Saying it didn't really matter that much.
No, not really. I mean, had it been another lap, I think it would have swung the other way where he'd have gained at least a second. And then obviously it would have gone up and up from there. But I think with the yellow flag and everyone just being more on the...
Yeah, it will be very interesting to see what Rika and Adam, where they end up. We're going to have to pit. Is DRS disabled?
Yeah, they got to pit this lap. I mean, DRS disables normally the ding-dong for if you're not on wets yet.
You better hurry up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Summers...
He's struggling for traction.
Summers with pit stop number 8. And with 20 laps to go, he might get the new record.
Rika now coming into the pits, as is brother Adam.
So is
brother Adam running wide?
Adam going to be ahead or behind his teammate?
27.5 seconds.
Let's follow Johnny, see where he's going to end up.
Johnny's position.
Yeah, made sense.
Quite safely as well, by the looks of it.
Yeah, that was a lap too late. Because he overtook Rika as well. Right. So, it's fair to say that with the damage Hammer had, he's lost out a lot. He was just behind Magic and Pipke, and now he is 17 seconds behind Magic.
Yep.
Honey Badger saying tonight's race isn't boring, to be honest. No, because it's changing conditions, and with changing conditions, things happen, incidents happen, changing strategy. Who's going to win? I think Cavolis.
I'll be honest, I'm not even going to hazard a guess. I think Connor could well do this. I think he's been playing it pretty calmly.
Yeah, true. I think Magic will keep his streak of podiums, but probably not win. And it seems like both Cavolis and Connor are a little bit quicker as well. So it's really going to come down. He's not going to make a mistake, but Cavolis has been leading for like 35 laps out of 44. And he's just so good lately.
Yeah.
So I mean, is it easy to say one of the two leading cars is going to win? Yeah. But they deserve it. They've been up there the whole race.
Let's hope we see a good battle in the last, what, we got 18, 19 laps? It's actually gone quite quickly tonight.
Yeah. It's been entertaining, to be fair. I think it's also very interesting who of those who have never scored points or barely ever scores points in the season is going to score points. How about that?
Yeah.
I mean, one of the better drivers, pace-wise, Summers, is in last and quite far behind the rest, especially with another penalty. Basil looks in a poor position right now, as he's 14 seconds behind Skipper and 15 behind Pombeer. So that means Ackman on his debut is in a great position for points, having like a 6-second gap on Skipper.
Yeah, and up 8 places on his starting position as well, so...
And Pombeer might be up for his very first ever points. Sure, Skipper's close behind him, but Skipper's got a pen.
Yep.
It's not that I want one or the other to score more, do better. It's just that I have a bit of soft spots for the underdogs to do well.
I think we all do.
Yellow.
The favourite.
Yellow, that is Summers. He's having a nightmare.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's his favourite track, this one. Although his time trials are pretty quick, so...
Safety car. Oh, dear.
Why have we got a safety car now?
Yeah, you tell me. I mean, yes, Summers hit the wall. Yes, he lost his front wing. But he's on his way again. Well, it's going to bring the field back together, and so in that sense, it makes it interesting.
Yeah.
But
I can't say we're going to see any pit stops, because everybody will be...
Well, Summers is
tires.
Summers is on his 9th pit stop right now, tying the league record. So, this is going to bring Magic back. It's going to bring Pipke and Johnny back. And even Hummer. Don't never count Hummer out. That's the guy who's been winning races and championship for years.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, all those gaps neutralised now.
And also, we have no clue if it's going to stay wet. Might dry up again. Oh, that will be interesting.
Well, we've still got 16 laps after this, so anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could be last now and still end up on the podium.
We've seen it before. How many times with sort of 5-10 laps to go, someone...
Yeah, but take yesterday, I think, with 10-12 laps to go, Skipper was a lap and a half behind. And a red flag on laps, and when he gets in the points. You know? It's
See, that's why you keep going.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you should never just... Oh, well, I'm in shit position. I'm going to retire. Boo-hoo. I get it. It can be frustrating, especially in such a long race, but...
Yeah. I think sometimes rage does it before you've actually realised you're doing it. It's half of the problem.
Yeah.
Or it does for us short-tempered buggers, anyway.
No, we are very calm and collected. Never say anything bad or with any temper. Never.
No,
No.
whatsoever.
No.
Whatsoever. I'm just glad we don't have a swear jar. Right, so it looks like we're going to have another lap under the safety car.
Yeah, most of the field is closed down. It's just Basil a bit behind, and of course Summers way behind.
Yeah, but good for Summers. At least he'll get a chance to get on the back of this grid again, back of the field again.
It's strange how you're dead lost. You make another mistake, you get damage, and by doing so, you save your own race.
Yeah,
it's a bit odd, like that. Yeah.
What was it? Lewis Hamilton at Monaco, wasn't it? Damaged his toe, got a puncture or something. Came in, put the inters on, and absolutely stormed.
Things like that have happened, but
it's just sometimes
it's how it is. It's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes a bad position can turn into a good position.
Mm-hmm.
And all you have to do sometimes, as you said before, is just keep your nose clean.
I think especially in races like these, when they're long, when there's street circuits, the walls are closed, people are going to DNF, safety cars are going to be there. Don't get too frustrated because things in the beginning don't go your way. Patience. Stay out there, stay there. Basically, all you have to do is get no pins, stay within the lap, and you're guaranteed points.
Yeah. I do try that, but I tend to struggle getting through turn 1.
Yeah, or 3, if it's Abu Dhabi. Depends.
I didn't even get that far this time.
Yeah, depends.
Literally, we had the restart, didn't we? And the first race, we got sandwiched and I got spun out. But I was going along at the back, and then we restarted, and I got taken out again at turn 1, and was just sitting there praying, and unfortunately, someone hit me. But,
Yeah. Well,
it's why I like starting at the back of the grid, because you just don't have any of that. You don't have any of that.
Well, I am next week.
What, back of the grid? Oh,
yeah.
Barcelona, yes.
Yes, taking the Joker.
Well, you might not be right at the back of the grid.
Why not?
I might be behind you.
Ooh. Sounds like a challenge.
Yeah. Well, it's only a DSQ, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. Seems like one more lap under the safety car before we're going to restart again. It doesn't seem dry. In fact, seems getting wetter on track. Summers doing everything he can to close in, but it's not that he's driving slow. The thing is, and that's something we noticed ourselves in the race yesterday, when you drive and you're behind and trying to close the gap, a lot of times, there's a delta, and you can't speed up. So closing the gap doesn't go very quickly. Right, he is closing it quickly now. Basically, just a corner and a straight behind, so he'll close in that gap before the end of the lap, probably just within no time. And that, my friend, is when I think it stopped raining.
No, it's still spitting on the screen, I think.
Oh, yeah. It looked from the above. It looked for a moment that it was getting dry, but I am definitely mistaken. Right. Let's quickly have a look at penalties. 3 for Pipke, Adam, Skipper, Basil, and 12 for Summers. So let's keep that on the screen as everyone is on the same tires anyway. And here's the confirmation that safety car will go in at the end of this lap. And let's hope it was the last one.
Yeah. That's 48 of 62, so 14 laps of racing
Yeah, that's what you
once we
hope.
get underway. Well, hopefully for 14 laps, yeah.
Well, we didn't get that far yesterday.
No. Well, we'll aim for 14 extra laps, and we'll see where we end up. I don't think we're near the 2 hours yet.
No. Right, here we go. Cavolis leading another restart. That's good. Magic close to Connor. What's happening behind? Seems like a fairly safe restart, to be fair.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same. No one really going for any moves. I think they're just at that settle point. Obviously, with the wet conditions again, saying that Summer's looking for a move up the inside of Mr. Bazell. Backs out of it. But I'm sure he'll look for a move here. Oh, Mr. Bazell spins slightly and Summers crashes into him. I think that's wing damage for him. And I think
Not
he
again.
is probably just thrown the controller or the steering wheel across the room.
Oh, he did have Summers some damage. Might go for the record here.
I need to see. I'm not sure. It's difficult to tell on the Williams with that black end plate.
Yeah,
Sometimes
very true. But I think he's missing the left front and wing end plate.
Yeah, I think you are right, but
right. It seems like Cavolis is doing a mega job, running away,
front left.
and Connor is trying to keep up.
Yeah, Cavoli's got a good jump there, and both of those have got a gap on Poop Cannon, 2.6 seconds now.
Hummer has overtaken Ricca. No, told you before, never count him out for a podium. Right, so once again, Magic not being able to fully keep up with Connor and Cavolis.
Although he's closed it down that lap, it was 2.7 down to 1.9, 1.8 now, so he is getting the grips of it again.
Perhaps. Yellow! Oh, Summers is out! Oh, don't let it be a safety car. Is he, did he retire in the pit lane? Yeah.
I think he did, yeah.
Oh.
I kind of get that tonight, and to be honest, if the safety car, it doesn't cause a safety car. I get it.
I get the frustration, but we just discussed it basically.
But no, his car's disappeared, so it's not going to come back out.
Thank for that, because in the past we've had situations where you'd retire in the pit lane, and the car would still come out back on track, and sometimes causes crashes due to that.
That's the main reason we put it as a rule not to, is because of, if it just retired your car, absolutely fine. We get it, frustration. I mean, it's still nice to see you finish a race, but we know frustration happened. But with the game,
yellow. Adam?
Oh,
Adam! Oh my days! Yeah. Can't stay out of trouble. Right, and Pipke get a pen up front.
I certainly can't say it's been a disappointing race tonight.
Basil dropping to 11, Skipper to P10. Meanwhile, let's watch the front as Con is just 5/10 away from Cavolis. Really seemed to be the two fighting for the win. Magic 2.6 away. He's got Pipke behind him, but Pipke got 6 seconds penalties, while also having Johnny Hummer behind him, and then a bit further away, Ricca, Ackman, Pombeer. Oh, Pombeer overtaken by Skipper. Yes.
Mr. Bazell through as well.
Whoa.
So up into 10th.
Pombeer struggling.
3-second penalty, but yeah, Pombeer struggling just a little bit to light those tyres.
Oh, look at how close Connor is. 2 10s. You think Con will go for it at some point?
Yes, I do. But I'm just trying to think where. Because the problem is now without the DRS, it is so
Yeah.
difficult to make a move around Singapore.
Your best opportunity regularly normally on this track is after the long straight, but to do so, you have to have a great exit out of turn 4, which unfortunately is probably the corner with the least grip when it's wet.
Yes.
So you're there like struggling. Oh, Connor with a penalty. Uh-oh. So you're there and you're like sliding all over the place, drifting. So you can't get close to try and get a better exit, use some ERS.
So I'm just having a quick look to see if Cavolis has got any warnings. I'll be honest, I haven't seen any so far. Looks like he's had a very clean race.
So Connor's 6 tenths away. Cavolo's running away even because he's had a better exit out of the turn 4.
No, I cannot see that Cavolis has had a single warning in this race. So Connor, as you say, well, 0.7 behind, but he's 3.7 behind, really.
So Connor fighting for the win now may has to look backwards more.
Yeah, I think in answering your question, will he go for a move? I think he has to now. He hasn't got a choice.
Well,
he needs to get past and pull out that 3 seconds.
Maybe.
If he's got the pace. If not, he's 3 seconds clear of Magic behind him.
Which
So
exactly is the gap is coming down a little bit now?
It seems to fluctuate as we go around the track. Obviously, I think it's they're better in different parts to each other, but it's sort of sticking around about that 3 seconds.
Right, so both Pombeer and Brother Adam have pitted as they're like 40 seconds behind P10.
Yep. It's still worth going. We need another 2 retirements, and you're back in the points.
Fair enough. 10 laps to go.
Well, hopefully we get to cross the finish line tonight and get all the results.
Yeah,
normally.
it won't be with a big margin. So Pipke has created a little bit of a gap to Johnny, 1.8 seconds. Johnny is more busy with defending than fighting the car ahead because he has Hammer all over him, just 0.1 second. And Hammer is one very eager driver. Never, ever settles down, missing a front end plate on the right, by the way.
Yeah. Looking quite comfortable. I suppose there's no point pitting this late on.
No, unless it gets dry quickly.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem very likely. Ekman is very close to Ricker here, actually. Seems like he's going for a move here. At turn 1, oh, make it, hits the wheel of Ricker. But luckily, both stay alive.
Lives to fight another straight. Connor looks like he might have settled for second now, gap up to about 1.3, 1.4 seconds.
Yeah,
dropping off slightly.
He needs a gap to Magic of over 3 seconds.
Yeah, can't rest on his laurels because Magic
And
is closing, or can close that, I think.
and it's constantly around the 3 seconds, like 2.8, 3.2, fluctuating in between that.
Just checking to see what Magic's got. Warning for a collision.
Meanwhile, Johnny has closed in a bit on Pipke again. So let's have a look at that. Well, a bit. Oh no! Hummer drive. What? Red flag.
Red flag?
So I just see Hummer drives into the back of Johnny, loses front wing, and the game says red flag. It means we're going to have another restart. Well, and
We've probably
this,
run out of safety cars, that's why.
Mr. Summers, is why you should keep driving.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was just looking at the pen situations. It looks like Magic Poop Cannon only has one warning. Cabola's obviously with no warnings, so not looking good for Johnny, especially now with a red flag. We can have a 5-lap sprint.
If you got penalties, you're.
I wonder if it will be dry now, the same as it was for the red flag.
Oh my
earlier.
days, that could be interesting. You've had this before? No.
Still
A
wet.
straight start, no formation lap, red lights, and off we go.
Everybody on a fresh set of inters as well. So it is.
Cavola's at the lead, Connor second. Some cars going wide. Oh, and Johnny gets pen.
Yeah, Johnny went wide there. I think trying to avoid people, but unfortunately it would have been his third warning. So picking up a penalty.
Oh, yeah. What an absolute mess, this race. Anyway, Cavola's in the lead with Connor, and once again, they create a gap right away. They're the best drivers today.
They have been, yeah. Yeah, they seem to be able to switch it straight on.
Magic sliding a bit, holding off Pipke. And we have Johnny, Agman, Rika. Basil moves up to P8, overtaking his teammate of the day, Skipper. And then we have Pombeer fighting to get his first ever points of his career. Brother Adam in 11 and last. Right, so we're in lap 56 out of 62.
Yeah, and as you say, those front two have got a pretty decent gap now. I think Magic just getting, he just takes him a lap or two, I think, after a safety car. A bit like myself, I think, just to settle down.
Oh, Agman overtakes Johnny. Nice debut for the new driver.
Thinking that, yeah, nice fifth position.
And it's not all just done on pace. And he has had his fair share of mistakes. But all that matters is where are you at the end? In the end. And right now he's in P5 with a car ahead of him that has 6 seconds of penalties. It could be P4.
Could be P3.
Yeah. I was about to say maybe more. Oh, Johnny losing another position here to Rika. Oi. Johnny falling back. And is yellow. What's the yellow? Magic! Oh, Magic! Oh no, Magic and Pipke in trouble. Oh wait, I see two Mercedes cars wheel banging.
Yeah,
Johnny involved as well, fighting with his own teammate. Magic in trouble, dropping to last. And this, well, you said Agman in third? Agman in third.
Well, yeah. And needs a couple of seconds, and he can get himself into second position. But
oh my! The gap is 5.9. Seems unlikely, but I'm not surprised about anything anymore.
Absolutely not after this
Oh,
race. We've only got
wow.
3 people without pens. Kavolis, Eggman and Riker are the only 3 without penalties.
Johnny now dropping to 11 and last. Jay, how the world can change within a lap. Oh, Rika and Pipke fighting.
Johnny into the pits.
Basil in the fight as well there. It might be one of those nights with Skipper on the podium. Just saying.
You just never know, do you? It has been an absolute crazy race so far.
I've never been bored, no.
I think the only boring thing has been the fact that Kavolis has led for the majority of it.
Yeah. Don't do that again, fellas.
Yeah, how dare you? Still got Connor right up his backside, but obviously knowing that Connor has got that 3 seconds, doesn't really need to fight him.
No, he can settle safely for second. Yeah, I don't think Edmund is going to close 3 seconds.
No,
And even if you get even if you get ahead of Cavolis, there's no way he's going to run away 3 seconds in just a matter of time, unless Cavolis gets a pen, of course.
Yeah, but as I say, with no warnings, he's got to have a pretty dire last few laps, considering he's gone this far without any.
Right, so Rika in 4th. That's a good day for Ferrari.
Yeah, Ferrari picking up good points, 1st and 4th. Haas as well, 6th and 7th, so looking quite good for them. Obviously, Mr. Basil in for composite today. Nice to see some new drivers coming in. Obviously, noticed there was a new one last night as well in Division 1. Right, so Kavolis looking pretty comfortable out front. As I say, he doesn't really need to push it now with what we got 3 laps plus the one we are on. 3 second penalty ready to go to Connor, so 3.6 second gap, so no real need to push at the moment. But Eggman doing really well, 3rd position on his debut. So I literally only, I think, signed up, it was either yesterday or today, so very short notice and limited practice for him.
Right, so
sitting in 3rd.
When it stays like this, Cavolis will do very good. So numbers 3 and 4 basically get nearly full points, while 1 and 2 barely score at all. That means Cavolis is going to go 103. Connor, I think, has fastest lap.
He does, yes.
It's going to be at 104. Honeybatcher 111. Magic currently in P10. So just 1 point will be at 94.
Still very tight at the top then.
Yeah. Seems like a 4-man battle. Adam with a penalty. Oh, Adam is probably going to drop a position with those pens to P9. Pombeer looking at a very good P7, his first ever points. And Skipper P5 or 6. That would be valuable points for him.
Yeah. Currently would be 5th position.
Yeah. Right. Let's go back to the leaders. 2 laps to go. Oh, Skipper getting a pen. That's going to put him back in P6, possibly even P7 if he loses a second to Pombeer. Right, 2 laps to go. Gavolis and Connor.
Connor, I think, just tapping the wall there, but I don't think he's got any damage.
If we look at the constructors, the leading constructors, Aston Martin, not scoring any points today. Alpine in second, scoring 18 points. Probably taking the lead. For Sauber has 87. Seem to be scoring 10. Not bad. Ferrari, however, on 81 points, look to be scoring 37. I think they're going to be in the lead. That's great.
Play. Yeah. Haas really has come on leaps and bounds the last few races. So
Haas is, as it stands, 10 points. Well, they only had 3 so far in the season. In V-Carb, seem to be scoring their first ever point. Well, not from the team, but his first points from Pombeer, the first points of the team this season. It's good.
it's good.
Last lap of the race, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 62 of 62. At least they had to get to complete the full race, unlike we did yesterday.
Yep. He's been about his glitches tonight. Obviously, a couple of red flags for no apparent reason. And lots of safety cars. Some good racing. It's certainly been exciting. Obviously, the weather changes have helped with that, but yeah, Cavolis just been dominant out front, hasn't he?
Yeah, Connor was the only one who could really keep up pace-wise.
Yeah.
Magic, meanwhile, P8. And probably will keep that position by it looks now. So that's 3 extra points for him in the championship, which makes it even closer for this top 4. Right, final few corners. It seems like Cavola's being dominant, probably led after 50 of 62 laps. A wonderful win for the Lithuanian driver. And for Ferrari, here he comes. Cavola's wins the Singapore Grand Prix. Connor is going to take second. Well done, both. Great for your championship. Oh, we have a yellow. Oh, meanwhile, Agman on his debut gets third. Reka is going to take fourth. That is phenomenal for the Ferrari team. Pipke in fifth. Skipper in sixth. Adam, hopeless at the back for a long time, but now P7. Magic in P8. Pombeer overtakes him on penalties. So that's 4 points for the RB driver. Basil, his first point, and Johnny, very disappointing. Tough start of the race. Great comeback. Was in a good position for a long time, but the last stint didn't work out for him.
No, and there seemed to be something happened between Pipke,
Magic, and Johnny there.
And Johnny, yeah.
Well. That was quite something.
Yeah, I think from what I've heard, in stark contrast to last night's race.
The funny thing is, this race was far more entertaining, but don't think some of the drivers really enjoyed it by reading the chats. While the Division 1 drivers did enjoy it, just didn't like the bugs.
Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's something we can't control. We'd like them gone as much as everybody else. Certainly causes a lot of hassle when something like that happens, but
It's very annoying when there's a stupid bug in the game and you get. Alright, the unofficial results. Cavolis, Connor, and Ekman. Rika, Pipke, Skipper, Adam, Pombeer, Magic, and Basil. And then we have Johnny in 11, then the non-finishers, Hammer, Summers, Durash, Rigby, Honeybadger, and Double. Fastest lap of the race was for Connor. And he did that with a 1:31.361. Race time, 126 minutes, 5 seconds. So that's another 2-hour race.
yeah, but it let it go over the 2 hours tonight.
Yeah, I think it counts some extra time from the red flags or something. I can't explain
Yeah,
otherwise. Right. Well, that was the Singapore Grand Prix. We're now halfway through the season. 6 Grand Prix to go, and I think next round is Barcelona, Catalonia, Spain.
it is indeed, yeah, and it's an all-tyre compound as well, so you'll be required, as long as it's dry, you'll be required to use the softs, the mediums, and the hards during the race.
I
Failure
think
to do
I
so
think
will be
Summers used
disqualification.
8 different compounds tonight.
I think the only thing he hasn't used is wets.
Yeah, well, he was close to it.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
so we will continue next race. I still hope you enjoy this very long broadcast of this very long race. I found it entertaining. More entertaining than yesterday. Um, Halfway through the season, it looks like 4 drivers are in there for the championship. But you never know how the second half of the season is going to go. For now, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Good night, all.